Hi guys, it's Sailing here again. Today is a little bit different. The reason why I have this backdrop over here is because currently I'm working at the moment. I'm doing open inspections for my lease apartments, and this is one of my lease apartments that I have under my management. This is Spencer Street, 309. Alright, so just to give you a little bit of a view here. There's a two-bedroom. Excellent ceiling, see, lots of spaces. Anyway, let's get back to today's topic. All right. Now, today's topic I want to talk about in this particular instance is getting back to the basics. All right. Now, what is getting back to the basics, or what does it have to do with me or you as an investor? Now, a lot of people or a lot of friends have actually asked me, well, look, Ray, I've seen some of your videos. They all talk about, I need to save, or I need to do this, or I need to, have X amount of dollars in the bank in order to do something. All right. What happens if you don't actually have anything? Well, the answer is simple. If you don't have anything, you can't invest, can you? Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because, not to be harsh or anything, but it's just a simple fact. If you don't have money saved up, or if you don't have excess money, it just basically means that you're not you're not ready for investment. You're not in the market to invest. The reason why I'm saying that, or the reason why this is the hard truth, is simply because, look, it just means to me that all your everyday living, all your everyday scheduling, your needs and your wants are now over your investments. How do I say it? Desire, I would say. Okay, the reason being is because at the moment you're quite comfortable where you are. Okay, you earn a wage, you're spending your wage on necessities such as food, rental if you're renting, or mortgages, and then you got loans such as personal loans or car loans if you have any, etc., etc. And you just don't have money for these investments. Well, the fact is, if you don't have your money for the investments, you're not in the market to invest. So there is no what can I do, or what can I achieve. It's basically you're just not in the market. So if you're going to force yourself to invest, well, when you have no money saved, or when you have no money that you can, lose in this case here, mind you, every investment will always have a risk. Okay, whether it's a short-term risk or whether it's a long-term risk, it's still a risk. Okay, risk of you losing everything is still a risk. Okay, so you always have to put that risk in there, no matter how small it is. I always tell my investors, look, when you're investing in something, even though there's a 0.0001 chance, or minutest or microism chance that you'll lose the money, hey mate, the chances of you losing the money is still there, right? So you still need to count that possibility. Okay, it's like casino. If you go to Crown Casino with $200, you don't expect to win double or quadruple. I mean, obviously you do, but the thing is, the chances of that happening is, might be slim, or might be, if you're a god gambler or a gambling king, then yeah, you might have a more successful rate. But the chances of you getting, double or quadrupling your money, it's, slim. And the fact that the chances of you losing that money is even higher. So you always have to put that into effect, that, whatever money you put down for investment, or whatever you put down for gambling, it's a risk of you losing the whole funds. So you got to be making sure that whatever money you're putting through, or you're investing, or gambling, or whatever, that you're willing to lose that money. And by you losing that money, it's not going to make a big impact on your daily lifestyle. What I mean by that is, like, for example, if you have $1,000 as a wage, all right, and instead of the sensible thing of buying food and petrol and all that stuff ready for the next week, until your next pay, you decide to go, what, let's go to Crown Casino and do a double or nothing. That's just that's just, as anybody could probably say, it's just stupidity. Okay, chances of you might be thinking, hey man, it's only 50-50 that I get double or I get nothing. But the hard fact is, if you do your research, and I always encourage my investors to do their research, gambling games and crown casinos and all that, they always try to make their odds just a little bit higher than what you normally think. All right. So, for example, we'll take a game at Crown Casino, like for example, Sigbo. Okay, Sigbo is big or small, 50-50, right? That's what everybody thinks. But is it really? Now, you've actually forgot to mention the triple chance or the triple dice. All right, triple dice comes into effect as well. Now, I know that it might be small or minute. All right, it might be a less chance that it will happen, but hey, it happens. So if it does happen, is that really 50-50? In terms of Sigbo? No, it's not. It's more like, okay, well, the bigger portion, which is big, will probably be 40%. Okay, the chances of you coming small or the Sigbo coming small will be another 40%, and the trips might be 20%. But this is just an exaggeration, of ratio. But what I'm trying to portray to you guys is, hey man, it's still out there. All right. So coming back to the principle is, if you can't save enough money, or if you don't have the money to invest, then you're simply not in the market to invest. And if you're not in the market to invest, you shouldn't be whinging about, I can't invest. You should really have a hard look at yourself. Okay, I'm just being really blunt here. I'm sorry guys, but the truth hurts, okay? And that's how the truth is. Just be really blunt, okay? You have to look at yourself or your lifestyle and to see, look, would you be willing to give up this lifestyle for an investment? Or would you be, saying, look, I'm happy with where I am, I don't need to invest. Whatever it comes later on. That's a lifestyle you choose. Okay, and there's no qualms about that because this is you. But as the end of the day, if you want to get out of the rat race, like I was saying before in one of my previous videos, you need to actually have more than one passive income. Okay, earning a wage is a passive income. All right, you need to earn more than one passive income. So you need to have, whether it's dividends or interest incomes, or whether it's capital gains incomes, whether it's rental incomes, those are extra incomes. All right, and with those extra incomes, obviously you'll be able to do more, you'll be able to live a better lifestyle, that kind of things. But all in all, you really have to assess where you are in this particular time, whether you should be investing or whether you should be concentrating on your lifestyle. All right. There's always a big debate in regards to this. All right. Some youngsters will go, "Hey mate, I'm living my life here. I want to do whatever I want. I'm happy where I am. I'm happy to earn my wage, spend it all tomorrow, and look forward for the next paycheck." Some people will go, no, we should live a little bit harder on ourselves right now while we are young, and then retire when we're old, so we have a big sum of money so we can travel around the world. Hey, that's another lifestyle that you choose. But either way, whichever lifestyle that you choose, you have to always remember this, and this is the main key point. You choose this. You chose this, right? No one forced you, right? You chose this yourself. Right? If you're saying to me right now or replying to me right now on the video, no, I didn't choose this, it just all happened to me, that's bullshit. Okay? Because at the end of the day, if you really didn't want this to happen, and if you really want to change, you would have done something about it. And that's something that you would have actually done. For example, you would have thought of a ways to get out of the loan, or get away or get a better job. Or you would have gone, what, this is not what I desire, therefore I'm going to think of ways to improve myself, etc., etc. Now, people who whinge and whine and say, look, I'm not doing this, or I can't do this, excuses. Alright, excuses to the max, where oh, I've been forced to do this, or I've been pushed to do this, or this wasn't what I wanted, this wasn't what I had in mind. All bullshit. Bullshit to the max. You're just basically making excuses for yourself to make yourself feel better. If you want to change, do it. Make it happen. Get off your butt, do something about it, think about it, how to do, what to do, and do it. Don't just go, oh, it's too hard, oh, it's this and this. Mate, the more excuses you make for yourself, okay, the more things you think about, rebutting, you're not convincing anybody. You're just trying to convince yourself. And only you know what's right. And only you know what's the truth. If you keep continuing on like this, there's no way you would ever get out of the rat race. But that being said, this is a good, understanding of yourself. Think about what I've just said, and then leave a comment down below. Just remember to always subscribe. Click the like button, click the notification button, so that next week when I do post up a video, you'll know that I have done a video. Okay. Until then, it's Sai Wing here signing out. Goodbye.